The studios of Nta Channel 5 Abuja, the Unified Station. I am Abdullah Hajia. First, we begin from the FCT administration. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has invited Indian investors to increase their presence in the nation's capital. The minister made this move when he received the Indian High Commissioner to Nigeria, Balasubramanian Sri, on a courtesy visit in his office. Aisha Uba Ali reports.
A brief but impactful meeting it was, as the Minister Nyesom Wike highlights and appreciates the Indians' commitment to keeping their cordial relationship with Nigerians, while he notes that Abuja has investment opportunities which Indian investors can explore. The minister assures of his administration's commitment to creating a friendly environment.
We're here to see that whatever it requires, within our purview, we will not hesitate to do that for you. We have seen improvement in security, we've seen improvement in infrastructure in Abuja, and that is part of the whole agenda of Mr. President. Like you said, maybe when we meet, we would like to discuss other things that will be of mutual interest between India and Nigeria, and in particular, Abuja.
Wike notes that the administration has gradually defeated forces of insecurity through strong collaborative efforts of all security agencies. Earlier in his remarks, the Indian High Commissioner Balasubramanian Sri recalls that his country has enjoyed good relationship with Nigeria dating back to 1958.
Excellency, you are hosting us here, our embassy, you are hosting us here in Abuja, and we are very thankful. We are happy about the situation in which all the facilities that are being extended to our embassy. We are more than happy about it, and we would like to continue the relationship with you.
Sure reminded the minister that Nigeria has about 55 Indian companies in Nigeria, contributing more than $27 billion in various manufacturing sectors of Nigeria. In Abuja, Aisha Uba Ali, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Minister of State of City Dr. Maria Mahmoud says the only way to supporting and achieving the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President is through unity of purpose, especially among women. This, the minister said at a breakfast in Abuja. Aisha Valley again reports.
It was a gathering that brought women together from the political circle to traditional institutions, also influential women representing different groups within the Federal Capital Territory. This breaking of fast, organized by the Minister of State, has not just one purpose to show love to FCT women, but to also use the opportunity to pray for Mr. President, his cabinet members, the nation's capital, and the country as a whole. While reminding the women that Ramadan is a period of intense worship, supplication to God, as well as seeking Allah's mercy. The minister informed the women that the people-oriented policies of Mr. President for the nation can be achieved when all stakeholders come together in unity.
The FCT Minister, Mr. Project, Barrister Nyesom Wike, and the Honorable Minister of State, FCT, with the directives of His Excellency, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are turning Abuja around. If you move around, what you see is changes. And these changes, you cannot even appreciate them till the 29th of May.
It was clear at the gathering that it is about women supporting women, as the Minister of State Police Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, alongside other women, re-echoed the critical role of women in nation building and development.
I would like to also encourage us to also be very mindful of security, because as women, we're the drivers of security in the nation. We secure the nation from the homes to the community to society.
I believe what she has done is to teach other women to do more for FCT and beyond FCT and other places.
This is a time of love, this is a time of sharing, and the Honorable Minister has perfectly done that, and I would like to commend her and also urge on others to emulate
what she did today to bring many people to come and break fasting here is that we the Christians join us together That is show one love.
The iftar brought both Muslims and Christians together in the spirit of Ramadan to interface informally towards the progress of FCT and the nation. In Abuja, Aisha Ubaali, NTA News.
Talking religion now, an Abuja-based Islamic scholar, Ustaz Mustafa Barere, has advocated adoption of Islamic model of stateship and leadership as demonstrated by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to help solve a lot of contemporary challenges being faced in Nigeria and the world. This was contained in his Ramadan lecture organized by the Gudu branch of Nasfat Abuja. Yours sincerely reports.
The interpretation and knowledge of Islam is highly encouraged in Ramadan. This is one of such in a lecture centered on a nation and her security, Islamic perspective. It is intended to make worshippers better Muslims. The guest speaker highlights a number of issues such as socio-cultural divisions, weak justice system, socio-economic inequalities, inadequate security manpower as some of the factors beclouding national progress.
I mentioned that Allah has said that justice will be the only solution to insecurity. Our leaders will need to learn from the justice system of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where there is no any favoritism, no any nepotism.
The scholar says, going back to Islamic model that entrenches social justice, functional institutions, and the fear of Allah is recommended for pragmatic solutions.
The model of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he entered Medina, what he established is number one, hegemony, cultural hegemony. He brought people together.
When you address issues and you don't have any fear or favor for any person, then you get the result.
It teaches us a lot of lessons, which we are praying the little one we heard about the lesson will be able to make use of it.
They now suggested solutions, which includes for us to see all ourselves as one.
Apart from these, the cleric adds that the situation requires serious introspection with commitment to a national dialogue and constitutional amendment. In Abuja,
the Chief Missioner Nasrullahi Fatih Society of Nigeria and guest speaker Sheikh Ma'ruf Abdulaziz Onike has urged Muslim faithful to believe and have faith in Allah to fulfill all His promises to humanity. This was the message at the 2024 Nasfat Ramadan lecture. Hawa Gimba gives us the details.
The NASFAT Chief Missioner in the FCT, Sheikh Abdulaziz Onike, who describes the theme as apt, encourages the faithful to put their trust in Allah at all times and give room for answered prayers.
Do not describe for the mercy of Allah. We are letting them know that the economic challenges that we are facing in this country will be a result of the
Chairman of the Zakat and Sadaqat Foundation, Isiaka Ajibola, also gave an insight of what Allah does to help the less privileged through the distribution of food items, empowerment of youths, and various skills, as well as cash to help ease challenges.
It's very appropriate to talk about prayers, to talk about God, and also talk about giving. And that is why in NASFAT, just like it was said in the lecture, NASFAT has given a lot and is still giving. Nationwide, the NASFAT Agency for Zakat and Sadaqah has given more than 700 million naira since 2014.
It has actually got to a point where our mental calculation may not be able to solve all that we see as challenges as a human being. Now it is time to turn to God.
It is our sincere hope that as a Muslim, when we put our hope in Allah, Allah will definitely answer all our prayer.
Participants say it is an eye-opener for them, promising to always keep to the word given to them by the Sheikh in trusting in Allah for answers to prayers. Members from all zones and the 6 area councils were in attendance. Awagimba, NTA News.
A non-governmental organization, Baba Ahmed Khadija and Agon Foundation, has distributed food items to internally displaced persons at Durumi Camp, Abuja. Odirio Boruarutere reports that the items donated were in line with the NGO's determination to ameliorate the sufferings of the less privileged in the society.
Baba Ahmed Khadijat Alergon Foundation team are in Durumi IDP camp to support displaced persons and vulnerable members of the society with relief items that will help for their sustenance.
Khadija Baba Ahmed has always have it in her mind that anything Almighty Allah gives her, that she wants to help the less privileged.
We are coming at this auspicious occasion of the Ramadan Kareem. We thank you for coming, and I congratulate you for being found worthy by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because many are called, very few are chosen.
The leadership of the NGO says it is a duty for all well-meaning Nigerians to visit IDP camps and share with the needy.
Not sponsored by anybody, sponsored by 5 naira, 10 naira from 1 or 2 committee members.
Come here to rejoice with them, to show them that they are not all alone. Most importantly, this is a Ramadan period for the Muslim, and one of the teachings of this Ramadan is to show love.
The group also ensured that particular attention was given to the needs of children to help their educational requirements and for their recreation. The visit coincided with the birthday anniversary of the founder. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
Now, students from Government Secondary School Tudunwada Wuse and Government Secondary School Kubwa have held a debate on the future of electricity in Nigeria. Coordinator of the school debate from an NGO, Stella Dennis, says the program is targeted at awakening leadership consciousness among children as future leaders. Deborah Shimaika has details.
It is said that everything begins with an idea, and for these youngsters, they are already brimming with ideas and solutions to Nigeria's epileptic power situation. The importance of electricity in homes and businesses cannot be overemphasized.
They find that when NEPA brings light, we always shut up NEPA. That's not how it's done outside the country.
Our own target is to make an energy more efficient for people to acquire easily, even for people that have money to make.
If the ideas from these youngsters are harnessed, then Nigerians can hope for a bright future in terms of electricity generation and distribution.
Basically, it is about electrifying your future.
Participants were encouraged to keep up the technology innovation spirit among them.
For months we have been with them, creating a future city that they built on electricity, whereby we will not have problem of power supply.
The basic problem we have is electricity. And when you drive electricity, companies, industries, even humanity, especially education, the electricity drive all this. And we are going there.
The high school pitch event tagged Electricity, the Future of Nigeria, seeks to encourage school children to embrace technology in Nigeria. In Abuja, Deborah Shimaika, NTA News.
A two-term chairman of the FCT Council of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Emmanuel Egbeche, has been accorded recognition for outstanding service as his friends over the weekend celebrated his recent appointment as Special Advisor Media to Cross River State Governor. Deborah Shimaika again, who was at the International Conference Center Abuja, captured the memorable event.
Call it a night of friendship or reunion, you may not be wrong, as it was array of chiefs and editors-in-chief, broadcasters to honor one of their own, that is, former chairman NUJ FCT Council and now special advisor on media to Cross River State Governor. Then came a time of accolades. National President, Nigerian Union of Journalists, Chris Isiguzo, noted that there is hardly a time Emmanuel Egbeche will not stand out because of his leadership qualities.
You are doing well. As Chief Press Secretary, you stood out. One person that would always listen to, will hear you. You communicate freely with the people.
Colleagues
that believed in this project and keyed into it.
One thing about our star boy for today is his extraordinary humility. You just cannot ignore that.
Guests observed the need for journalists to always stand on formidable structure as the watchdog of the society and fourth estate of the realm.
Editor Emmanuel Obeche, thanks for all these revelations.
To build bridges and to move forward. When I first came to Abuja from Maiduguri, the very first friend I made, apart from Evelyn that I've known over so many years, is Mr. and Mrs. Emmanuel Obeche.
The celebrant, described as infectious personality, served 2 times as chairman Nigerian Union of Journalists FCT Council with notable track record.
And this is a function that was put together by my well-wishers. And I want to say I am immensely grateful for the show of love and solidarity. What I ask of them is their support.
The event was put together by friends of Obeche, resident in the FCT in Abuja, Deborah Gazaji Naika, NTA News.
When you are in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, looking for the best place for relaxation, accommodation and event spaces, then think Bolingo Experia. Bolingo Experia provides the best hospitality for all class of guests and visitors with affordable rate for our different rooms. Our presidential suite gives you a top-notch treat. Check out our executive suite, superior suite, restaurants and catering services, coffee bar, lounge, ambassador bar and a whole lot more, designed for your comfort anytime. Bolingo Experia reception from trained professionals make your stay comfortable and homely with an everlasting impression. At Bolingo Experia, we create a delightful ambience and atmosphere of joy for all. Visit us today at Bolingo Experia, 777 Independence Avenue, Central Area, Abuja. Bolingo Experia, hospitality at its best.
Sports Brief is next.
Super Eagles of Nigeria are expected to go head-to-head against the Eagles of Mali this Tuesday in the second match of the FIFA window after defeating Black Stars of Ghana 2-1 in Marrakesh, Morocco. Still talking football, Super Falcons coach Randy Waldrum has invited Rasheedat Ajibade, US-based player Aziza Toshola and goalkeeper Chiamaka Inadozie among a group of 22 players for the two-legged Paris Olympics qualifying fixtures against South Africa next month. Super Falcons will hold the first leg on April 5 at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium before flying to Pretoria for the second leg on April 9. Elsewhere, the executive board of the Nigeria's Football Federation will meet next week to decide on the vacant Super Eagles managerial job. According to the NFF, more than 50 interested coaches have applied to replace Jose Pesiro, whose contract was not renewed when it expired last month. With Sports Brief, Francis Kabile, NTA News.
Many thanks for your time. Up next is the translations in languages. Good evening.
Unanya kwa wona no wo abebazaza nkyambaje zima woniye wagobabai minister tekninya yerson wuke wagado yerekunu nan tami kwa kunu wala ntukotu ncheni wala abwaze yi eti india ya nge ba ku belu beje no abwaze yi nanu nzuna zanu wale shaba wobe na beda nge aisha uba ali wagade minister we dade no sai we go commissioner nagban nchei eti india ya na yo bala so bala mia shirin sawe bo sambur ka chi che no owo atun ba Minister Didi Kinzugaya Dr. Maria Mahmoud waga de zafo mai no wakulenu abai fi na bai de aga wache aye ala aye tudo washi no e tugo da bin o dabado nanu owo wonna tiyen Aisha uba ali injesun woni be gidi no abede kuba waga de zafo no minister Didi aga de abai fi okoni de ajindo do hei no ngwa ignado no ajeyi tuntun àyìnkóza mínísítà ń wéyè dáadé nù ṣàì ń wọ́pẹ́ ìdúnwò ìbú ògbé àṣẹ ìyàn jíjíyàn nanú àgùnmísáyé nanú ọ̀túnjúmáyé ńpọ̀yìn mínísítà wéyì àgbà àmọ́gbáyínú àfíàkádà ńtídọ́dá ńkóza àmọ́gbáyìn nanú òtúnjúmá. ọ̀gbẹ̀kẹ́ emmanuel ń wo bẹ́láṣin gbàgbé ṣìpẹ̀yẹdà abúlé ńgún àbáyá ní gbẹ̀gbẹ̀gún àbẹ̀dáyà nanú ọ̀túnjúmá bọ́láyìn Deborah Gabagi Baika wale shi ba wobe na bedai wa gan be ntuko tu nu owo titin manaibo nwo be shi nu ai fe agunya mba di ai na nu ai nuwa wiye aye lawo ga shaula gai a nsepa abedaya ga gwamna Cross River nya ntuko tije wa nuko ba ga da ta ya ole nu abu abu ba ye la ye ji ba kwanya ba idabeda ngbe tẹnudí àtìgbé ọgá wòjìn ẹgbẹmọnẹ ntukotu nsugbo nu nkobele ọmọdé ye àkàzúnyà akú ntukpo àṣàgùn ngwado nṣàkùn ṣòkò yìí wò dín àṣẹ wàkùn yà yìí ọmọ.
Ekele m gị n'ịnọnyere anyị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Minista n'isi ala anyị Nyesom Wike akpọọla ndị ọchụnta ego nke mba India oku ka ha bịa mụbakwuo usoro achụmnta ego n'isi ala anyị. Onye ọrụ Aisha Obali wetara akụkọ na ya mbụ minista kpọrọ oku a mgbe ọ nabatara onye nnọchi anya mba India Balasubramanian chịrị na isi ala anyị. Minista bụ aka na-achị steeti isi ala anyị Maria Mahmood ekwuola na naanị ụzọ a ga-esi kwado ma weta nchekwube ọhụrụ nke so na usoro ọchịchị onye isi ala anyị site n'ịdị n'otu ọkachasị ebe ụmụ nwanyị nọ. Onye ọrụ anyị Aisha Obali mere ka anyị mata na ya bụ Osodieme kwupụtara nke a mgbe ha mepere ọnụ maka ibu ọnụ ha na-eme n'isi ala anyị. Onyeisi oche nọgoro n'ọkwa onyeisi oche otu jikọrọ ndị nta akụkọ niile na ala anyị Emmanuel Ogbeche abụrụla onye akwanyere ugwu dịka onye ji ọrụ ya kpọrọ ihe. Deborah Gazaji Michael wetara akụkọ na ndị enyi ezinụlọ nakwa ikwu na ibe soro ya bụ nwa amadi nwa ọṅụ dịka e nyere ya ọkwa onye ndụmọdụ pụrụ iche nke aka na-achị steeti Cross River. Igbo gere m ntị ebe a ka anyị pịachiri nke taa. Sonyere anyị n'ihe oge echi niile.
Ẹ̀kaalẹ́ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sétí gbọ́n láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán kọ̀ọ̀kan l'Ábùjá. Ọláyínká Adéníyì ni oníròyìn yín. Mínísítà fún ìlú Nàìjíríà Àbújá Nyesom Wike ti ké pe àwọn oníṣòwò tó wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè India láti wá túbọ̀ kọmọlùbọ́ lórí òwò ṣíṣe ní ìlú Àbújá. Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Aisha Obali ṣàlàyé wípé nígbà tí mínísítà náà ń gbàlejò ọ̀gbẹ́ni Balasubramanian Sri tó jẹ́ aṣojú ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè India nílùú Nàìjíríà níbi iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ tó fìdí fìdí lélẹ̀. Igbákejì mínísítà ìlú Àbújá ọ̀mọ̀wé Mariam Mohammed ti sọ di mímọ̀ wípé ọ̀nà kan ṣoṣo tá a lè fi ṣàmúṣe èròǹgbà ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ní àjùmọ̀ṣepọ̀ nínú ìfẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láàrin àwọn obìnrin. Aisha Ubali aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa jábọ̀ wípé nígbà tí igbákejì mínísítà náà ń ṣínu papọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn jàmọ́ l'Àbújá ló ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Alága àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ akọ̀ròyìn tó ti lo sáà méjì Emmanuel Ogbeche ní àwọn akẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá yìí gbóríyìn fún pẹ̀lú ayẹyẹ ìgbéga tuntun tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùbádámọ̀ràn àgbà lórí ìròyìn fún gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Cross River. Deborah Gasashin-Mika aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa tó wà níbi ayẹyẹ náà ní gbọ̀ngàn ICC ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn yìí. Tó ìròyìn ọ̀hún kò ní ju báyìí lọ. Ìmúlẹ́ni kan bọ̀ àgbọ̀n ìsàlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀hún. Èmi rẹ̀ dájọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o. Ẹja ṣe kó dára. Ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan láwùjọ ó sùn láyọ̀.